I had a light day, so it was only like 4 miles today. And I was just like, God, please give me supernatural speed on this race.
I just came to get a little bit of that big dog.
Like my boy Dorian always say, stop doubting yourself. Alright, so I decided last minute that I wanted to run a 1 minute, that would be nice, a 1 mile race. So here in St. Louis we have what's called the Market Mile, which goes right down the center of our downtown. Starts near the Arch, I think, and then ends off around Union Station. So that is where I'm on my way to right now. I haven't really trained for a mile. Again, I'm training for a marathon, but I figured this would be fun just to see where my mile is. I want to say last year, I'll put it up right here, but I ran my fastest mile in probably about 5 minutes and 50 seconds, somewhere around there. That felt really good. I was on a track that day, and I think I had a workout or whatever, and at the end of it I was like, let's just see where my mile is at. So that was sometime last year. This is a new year, so I thought it'd be fun to try to break my own mile record and just see what we can do. So I'm really just going here for fun. Afterward, I'm actually gonna do something else new, which is hop on a bike with my co-worker, and we're gonna go for an 18-mile bike ride. I've been wanting to get more into biking lately, so I've been doing my research, and I haven't purchased a bike yet or anything like that, but you know, just trying to learn a little bit more. So this will kind of be a good intro into that, and then we'll go from there. So anyway, I'm yapping. Let's get to the starting line.
How you feel, buddy? I just came to get a little bit of that big dog. That's it.
We'll have to see. I think it was a course record 4:13. Dorian.
Alright, so that little side quest is complete. My goal was to go under my last fastest mile, and didn't really have much expectations just because I didn't train for this. But yeah, I didn't really train for this, so I think that it actually kind of helps too, because you're not so focused on a time. It's more so just going off the effort, going off the vibes, and I crushed my goal. I didn't really know where I was at with my mile, just because, again, I haven't tested my fastest mile since last year. And I came out with a 5:08. So that tells me I'm in better condition than where I thought I was. And now the next goal is to break 5. So I actually going to try to break 5 minutes during this week. Next week or 2, we'll see. I feel like I could break 5 minutes within the next 2 weeks. And I say that because part of me stayed reserved on this run just because I got a chance to test the course right before doing workouts, and I was like, okay, there's a little bit of an uphill, but it wasn't too crazy, but it wasn't flat. So I feel like if I go to a track where it's flat, I know it's going to be a consistent route, just rounding around the track, I could break 5. I'm pretty confident in that, so that'll be fun to do. We'll see what's going on with it. Now I am on my way to meet up with my coworker. We're about to go on an 18-mile bike ride in Collinsville. It's supposed to be a flat course, so nothing too strenuous. I don't really know what to expect. One of the homies was telling me that in terms of biking to running conversions, 3 miles on a bike is equivalent to 1 mile running. So yeah, that shouldn't be too bad of a ride for me. I'll be sitting, should be good recovery too, so I'm gonna just have fun with it. I just finished out. I actually did 20 miles on the bike. I'll post the stats right here. I'm super happy with that. This was my first day on the bike. Shout out to Lamont, man, for letting me even just borrow his bike for the day and just coaching me through it. Feel a little bit more educated. This probably is one of my most active days doing anything ever, I'm not gonna lie. Ready to get a nap in. Alright, so finished the day. I feel really good. I just feel really good. I can't even process everything I did today. I can't wait to get home and look at Strava, check my stats. But we got a day of running in. First day out biking, 20-mile bike for a first day. I'm not mad at that at all. And yeah, man. Probably have more words on this later, but it was just beautiful to see everybody pop out today with the STL run crew at the Market Mile. And I'm just excited for everybody, man. There's a lot of PRs, a lot of joy, a lot of celebration, a lot of lessons too. So yeah, man, just extremely thankful. It's been a blessed day. I literally before the run prayed, and I was just like, God, please give me supernatural speed on this race. And I was just shocked, like literally shocked. When I got to the half-mile mark, I could not believe I was moving at the pace that I was moving, and I was trying to like run smart and everything, but just something told me this is less than 6 minutes of just pushing myself, and I can complain about it, catch my breath or whatever afterwards, but like, let's just go. But honestly, it came with a lot of ease, and I say that too. I'm not looking at the Strava, but I say that too because my heart rate was not blown out of proportion. Like, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't anything that like was like you maxed out. So shout out God always, man. God is always going to be the one that gives you the strength that you need. We can do all the training that we want. You know, we could build up our endurance. We can do all the strength training, do the recovery and all that. But God is really going to supply us with everything that we need and more. Even when we're not up to par or prepared or any of that, like God fills in those areas where we definitely need him. So shout out God, man. Always praise God for sure. And now I get to go back home to my family, be a husband, be a father, and enjoy the rest of the day. I'm also off for 2 weeks, so should be a fun time. I'm excited, man. Super excited.